And ever found yourself pondering over the Israel-Hamas issue, trying to understand its roots and how it has shaped the world we live in today? Let's set off on a journey to explore this complex issue, tracing its origins and its progression through time. The story begins in the year 1987, a crucial year that saw the birth of Hamas at the start of the first Palestinian Intifada against Israel's occupation of the West Bank and Gaza Strip. 6 years later, in 1993, the first Oslo Accord was signed, a beacon of hope that aimed to establish peace between Israel and the Palestinians. But peace, as history has shown us, is often elusive. Hamas opposed the peace process, setting the stage for more conflict. As we moved into the new millennium, the year 2000 marked the beginning of the Second Intifada, triggered by Palestinian protests over a visit by Israeli opposition leader Ariel Sharon to the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound. The following years witnessed a series of suicide bombings carried out by Hamas in Israel. Fast forward to 2005 and we see Israeli forces withdrawing from Gaza, leaving it under the control of the Palestinian Authority. But the calm was short-lived. The next year, in 2006, Hamas captured Israeli conscript Gilad Shalit, triggering Israeli airstrikes and incursions. The year 2007 was another turning point when Hamas took over Gaza in a brief civil war. A year later, Israel launched a military offensive in Gaza, resulting in a ceasefire. However, the tensions simmered beneath the surface, eventually leading to the killing of Hamas's military chief of staff by Israel in 2012. 2 years later, in 2014, the kidnapping and killing of 3 Israeli teenagers by Hamas led to a 7-week war. Then, in 2018, Palestinian protests began at Gaza's border with Israel, leading to clashes and fighting between Hamas and Israeli forces. The most recent escalation occurred in May 2021, when tensions led to clashes between Israeli security forces and Palestinian protesters, eventually spiraling into a full-scale conflict. This conflict has resulted in numerous casualties and destruction on both sides. The year 2023 marked another significant chapter in the Israel-Hamas conflict. The escalating tensions culminated in a full-scale war that further deepened the divisions. The war was characterized by a series of violent exchanges, with both sides launching attacks and counterattacks, leading to substantial loss and devastation. The conflict was not limited to the region, as it also drew in international attention and involvement, adding another layer of complexity to the situation. The key events during this period included intense rocket fire from Hamas into Israeli territory, and Israel's retaliatory airstrikes on Gaza. The war had far-reaching implications, affecting not just the immediate region but also causing ripples across the globe. The international community watched in horror as the conflict unfolded, leading to a renewed push for peace negotiations. The aftermath of the 2023 war resulted in a dramatic shift in the region's dynamics. The devastation and loss of life further fueled animosity and mistrust between the two sides, making the path to peace even more challenging. Now, having walked through the timeline of the Israel-Hamas issue, it's crucial to remember the key points. The creation of Hamas, the Oslo Accord, the Second Intifada, the numerous acts of violence and military offensives by both sides, and the continuous struggle for control and power have all played significant roles in shaping this issue. While the recent ceasefire offers a glimmer of hope, history reminds us that the path to lasting peace is fraught with challenges. The Israel-Hamas issue is not merely a conflict of territory, but a complex web of historical, political, and cultural factors that continue to impact lives on both sides. As we look to the future, it's clear that understanding the past is crucial in navigating the road ahead. The 2023 war added another layer of complexity to the already intricate Israel-Hamas issue, reminding us once again of the urgency and necessity for a lasting solution.